Welcome back to another Gate Ruler video. We've got two cards to talk about today. Both of them are really quite cool and they're both influencer reveals, so I will of course leave a link in the description to the original reveals so you can check those out and support those influencers. They will be Japanese though. Let's get started. The first one here is Kyodin. This is an Apparition Beast level 1311. It has standby, so standby means that you can set it instead of normal summoning it. It can be normal summoned from the set zone, it cannot be put to the defensive zone, and the effect is documented. When this unit would leave the field by an opponent, you may set it instead. So this is really powerful. At the moment, I think the most obvious wow, this is super strong, is Berserker, because this means, like, with Berserker you are guaranteed every single turn to have something else to attack with. Some sort of extra clearing power on a 3 attack body is not too bad. It's a beast, so that can be buffed to 4, potentially even 5 relatively easily. And, you know, as an apparition, there's synergy there that exists already and will certainly exist into the future. That's a relatively synergistic archetype. So there's a lot going for it in that sense. I'm glad it can't be summoned to the defensive zone because it'd be kind of broken if you could just loop it defensively. I just think, yeah, I think it's really good. You know, being able to always guarantee that as an option is nice, and this is really good for Aramisaki decks and you know, like decks like Aramisaki, decks like Pink Red Burn, which uses Backpacker, those kind of things, and Kako. Kamigakari, that's it, which destroy your cards to do something, because you can use it as a defensive, use it as an attacking unit rather. It gets removed on your opponent's turn by something. You reset it, and you can just kill it to gain advantage off of it. Or you can just set it if you don't need it and just pop it to gain the instant advantage then and there. I just think it's a very solid card. That is, yeah. The second card, and the final card we'll be talking about, is Magical Calculation Program of Merrill the Demon Lord. So this is a technology. The use timing is immediate, which is interesting. Reveal one card from your hand to your opponent and send it to the bottom of the deck. If you do, draw 2. So the immediate reaction that I had is, why the hell would I play this over Star Song? Because Star Song is just a hard draw 2. However, you consider 2 cases, I think, where this card is actually really quite good. The first is the fact that because it's sending something back, yes, it's not a plus, but a lot of the time you really, you draw cards you really do not want in your hand, and you would want them back in the deck. So pretty much any card with counter in the game, you would be very happy to just send that back. Like, if I drew a Magvarius and then I drew this, I'm over the moon. I can send the Magvarius straight back if you wanna do something like that. Additionally, you know, if we get ways to salvage, then sending stuff back will be really valuable because of that. So yeah, basically there are scenarios where you actually would rather send a card back to pay for this. It's a shame it costs 2 energy to do that still, but it would be too broken at 1 because of the next thing we'll talk about, which is this card is nuts in Wizard, in my opinion. And that's because Wizard is always going to have 1 energy available on the opponent's turn by default. And this, so essentially, as long as you leave yourself 1 additional energy open, you can use this on your opponent's turn for free, or at a discount for only 1 energy, if you're willing to accept that delayed trade-off. Now, later on in the game, that's less likely to happen, but during the first few turns, when you're kind of setting things up and you perhaps don't have a huge amount of defensive options you want to be dropping onto the board, being able to play something like this at a discount is actually quite nice. Just play it on your opponent's turn for essentially 1 is pretty good. You may draw into some defensive options. I think that this is an interesting card for something like Alice, but I do still think that red is probably the way to go in an Alice deck, but we will see. Anyway, that's it. Those are the 2 cards. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. There should be a huge amount of Gate reveals coming in the next 3 weeks or so, as we're ramping up now to the set release. It's been very quiet the last few weeks for some reason. No idea why, but I'm thinking we're going to start getting some fat drops pretty soon. If you're interested in seeing what's still to be revealed, I have a spreadsheet which is linked to my Discord, which you can find linked in the description. Please join my Discord and hang out. It's a good time. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed it. If you want to pick up Gate Ruler, contact your local game store, or if they're a bunch of dicks, you can use my affiliate link in the description, and I'll make a little bit of money if you do that. But of course, you don't have to. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.